Hey there, Scorpios. All right, let's go ahead and let's get started, Scorpios. Okay, looks like some of you could be dealing with a Cancer with a Chariot there, but I also feel like you're going to be going somewhere. Oh, yeah, look at here. Six of Swords is coming up. You guys are going to be going somewhere. Some of you may have a child. You may be traveling with your child, but it feels like you're leaving someone. So you may be leaving a relationship. I don't feel like, I feel like there's some grief behind leaving this. You could even be moving. Tell me more for Scorpios. We got, yeah, you're not waiting anymore. And this could, and that's probably why I felt some grief behind this too. Because I feel like you could have tried multiple times to try to work something out, and now not doing it. You could have been waiting for change, no change. So now you're not waiting. Some of you may abruptly, like I said, abruptly leave. Yep, I feel as though, I feel like picking up and going somewhere. Listen, I feel like some of you are going to be picking up. Yep, Queen of Cups. I feel like you're going to be picking up and going somewhere. And I feel like you may have to do it by yourself. Like, I don't feel like you may have any help with this transition that you're going through. But, and then maybe, and you know why you probably don't have any help is because it feels like it's something on the spur of the moment. Like this decision to no longer wait and leave. I feel like it's going to be like on the spur of the moment. Like, I'm done. I have to go now. Like, there's going to be a determination to get away from something or someone. We got here the Hermit energy coming in. Let's see what that is about. I feel like you thought long and hard about this. Yep, you thought long and hard about this. There's something going on though with this Hermit energy. Clarify this Hermit energy for me. Because I know you thought long and hard about this decision to leave. And that's why, and I feel like you thought about it previously though. But there was like something that was like the final straw. And it's like, I gotta go. I can't wait anymore. I can't put this off. I need to do something. Yep, the Tower card, something happened. And I feel that's why you gotta go, because there was some sort of tower. Because initially you were avoiding doing something about it. Initially you could have been in denial or ignoring the red flags or the signs to go. But something happens, something major, something big happens to where you can't wait anymore. Now you have to face something that you have been avoiding. Now you have to deal with something that you have been not dealing with. That's what it's like. I felt like you could have been procrastinating. It's like you knew deep down, because like I said, you did a lot of soul searching on this. You may have just felt a little bit lost on how to go through with it. Because I feel like that there was some procrastination. Like, how do I follow through with it? Well, something happens to where you can't procrastinate and you have to deal with it. There can be no more excuses. You have to deal with it. So there was a Tower moment. And let's see, what was the Tower moment? What happened? Whatever it was, it could not be ignored. This Tower moment, you couldn't ignore it. We got here the Star card coming in. Clarify this star. We got Virgo and Aquarius, and we just saw Aries. What was this star that happened? It's a blessing in disguise. That much I can tell you. Yep, I can't see exactly what happened, but I feel like whatever this Tower moment is, I'm going to get a little bit more information, but I feel like whatever this Tower moment is, it's a blessing in disguise. Because even right here with this Four of Cups, because you were resisting. You were resisting doing something about the situation. But then here comes this Tower. You see the hand from the clouds, which is making me feel like from the universe, from Source, God. It's like here comes something that happens. That's actually, it may look like some sort of chaos. It may look like something that's like hurtful. Because I feel like it is. Whatever it is for you. Whatever this Tower moment is, you think it's bad, but it's actually a blessing. That's what I'm getting here. This Tower moment is actually a blessing for you. Yep, dying love. I was trying to, that's what it was. You were trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. You were trying to remain hopeful about someone, but something happens to where it's like you realize you can't anymore. You have to leave. And this Tower moment feels like a divine push. It's uncomfortable and it's spur of the moment. But it feels like the universe is like saying, if we don't do something, you will stay stuck. You will stay in a dying relationship if we don't give you this Tower moment. Because I feel, yeah, you would have stayed miserable. You would have stayed accepting scraps from this person. Because I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they're quiet. I feel like they're not talking, or they're not really giving you much direction or much feedback. Let's see. Tell me about the person. What energy are they in? Tell me about the persons for this reading. See, they will call. Work. Look at this. I've been keeping myself busy. See, that's what I'm saying, not talking to you. And I feel like this person was thinking, you will call me. They were not trying to call you. See, this came up for their energy. They will call, thinking you would call. And I feel like when you would call, they would send you to voicemail, or because it landed right here. When you would call, they wouldn't answer the phone, or they would give you short answers. They were not showing interest. They were really focusing on work. It says here, I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. That's where their attention is. But this feels like, to me, with this person, I feel like, yeah, we got here, they think that you are jealous. I feel like they may have even been going out. That's probably what this Tower card is about. You could have saw them out having drinks when they were supposed to be at work. And I feel like it was both. I feel like they were working, but I also feel like they were going out with someone else. And I feel like it couldn't be ignored anymore. And so with that Chariot, how we started the reading, you could have drove by and saw them with someone else. I feel like you saw them with someone else, and that was your Tower moment. That was your sign. Because I feel like for some of you, they may have said, oh, this is all in your head. You're making it up. Like they could have been trying to gaslight you. Like, I'm at work. Yeah, they are at work. But I feel like even if they weren't, because they probably will tell you there's nothing going on with me and this person. Even if there isn't anything going on with them and someone else, they are still giving their attention to another person. They are at work or after work. There is someone at work or after work that they're dealing with. And like I said, it was a Tower moment for you. Like you had some sort of realization. Like I said, you saw something that it doesn't feel like a blessing for you right now, but it will be. Tell me about this person. Because they were refusing to open up to you. Why? What does this person want with you? Like, I was trying to see what was challenging them with you. Because they were very quiet. The past. There's something that happened in the past with you. And they haven't gotten over it. The Five of Cups is what's coming out. Something happened in the past with you that this person has not gotten over. See, even right here, you see how you got three cups, how there's three cups right here, then there's three cups right here. One of these is them and one of them is you, right? And one of these is you, one of them is them, whatever, right? But I'm saying this to say there was something that happened in the past between the two of you. They never got over it. You could have maybe said, oh, we're going to work things out. We're going to try to move forward. But whatever it is that happened, they still carried that. They did not let it go. They were still, see, the Two of Cups. Yeah, we could try to salvage it or work it out. That's probably what was said. But they were still always holding on to what happened in the past between the two of you. Yeah, because see, even the Seven of Wands is here. They gave the impression that they had forgiven, or that you guys, you know, that they were, well, I don't even know. I said forgiven. Maybe there was forgiveness that needed to take place. But anyway, they gave the impression that they would be open. And I feel like they did try to open up. They did let their guard down and try to move forward. But they really just couldn't do it. I don't know what happened, but they really just couldn't do it. Rather, this was the past with you or the past with someone else. Because they could be having a hard time forgiving someone else that they were in a relationship with. And they carried that over into the connection with you. See, I'm trying to open up and let my guard down, but I can't. We got here this Knight of Wands. In and out. In and out. Still doing their own thing. Yep. Cheating. Cheating. Lying. Being deceptive. All right. So what's next for Scorpio? Let's see what's next for you guys. Because you're moving on from this person in this situation. This Tower moment is forcing you to move. Justice is what's next. Justice. We got Libra coming in. You got justice. So what is this justice going to look like for you? We got justice justice is about the consequences of one's actions. So you made a move. You made a move, so justice is going to come in. Let's see what's going to be the consequences or the results of this action that you took. Let's see. What is going to be the results of this action? What's this justice going to be for Scorpio? That's next for you guys. Boundaries. Your boundaries are being tested. Not surrendering. Standing your ground. Staying true to yourself. That's the consequences of you moving on. Because you're moving on, you've moved away from them, you're going to have boundaries. That's what's going to be next for you. Boundaries. The results of you moving on from this is you having boundaries, standing your ground, not see a karmic cycle. And that's the Justice card too. It says here, settling scores in this life, karmic relationship. This was a karmic relationship. So there were some lessons that had to be learned. This was a karmic relationship for you. Tell me more about this. Personal growth is what's next for you. Learning your lessons. Standing your ground. And and because you moved, I told you this is a blessing in disguise. Because you moved on, look what's next. A new opportunity to start over, reinvent yourself, because you have stronger boundaries now. It's like you're not going to go back. You've learned your lesson. You're not going to go back to the old ways of how you used to do things. For some of you, birth of a child, an idea, or a project. Birth of a child, an idea, or a project. And look, the Death card, inevitable end, a big transformation. See, shedding required. So it's going to be a process. Because I can see right here, it is something that still weighs on you. It's not easy, but it's going to get better for you. You have justice coming your way. Because you ended this, because you've learned your lesson and walked away from this karmic cycle, because you kept going round and round with this person, trying to work things out, but now no longer doing it. As a result, here comes a new opportunity. You get a chance to start over and reinvent yourself. And love. Look, see, karmic justice. Look, see the Justice card. You're getting karmic justice. Wrongs made right. You will be vindicated, getting what you deserve and learning karmic lessons. And we got romantic feelings, mutual love, mutual attraction. See, you want mutual. This was no longer mutual. Knowing your worth. Someone has feelings for you. Let's see. Look at here. See? Brick wall. Didn't we just see round and round? Yeah, I felt like you was going round and round and round in this relationship. And it was getting you nowhere. You were hitting a brick wall. Tell me about love. I want to know more about this love for you. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got reconciliation. What's that? Are you going back round and round? Are you going to go back to karmic school? Come on, tell me it's not so. We got time of healing, jealousy, secret knowledge. What is this about though? Isolation. Oh, you know what? You're going to be this. Okay, so I do want to tell you guys this. This is going to trigger you. Because it's like once you get away and once you isolate, it says being emotionally removed, choosing to be alone, introspection. That's what I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to start to go within. And I feel like you're going to start to get triggered. And let me tell you this. I feel like you're going to feel triggered because they're not chasing you. Because they're not trying to reconcile with you. And I feel like you're going to get envious. You're going to get jealous. I feel like you're going to start to get mad about it. Because you're going to start to think, are they dealing with this other person? Did they go back? Are they in a relationship? It's going to trigger and bother you. And that is natural. That's why it says here, a time of healing. Shed old skin. Because you could have been very jealous. You could have been, because you weren't a priority to them. So you were thinking that they were with someone else. But as you're isolating and as you're healing, there is going to be some jealous feelings because they're not chasing you. And you may also want some sort of justice. You may also want to see them pay. Because you may feel strung along with those ropes right there. All right, so that's what's next for you. Yep, see, going round and round as you're trying to clean up your life. See, decluttering your mind. So be patient with yourself. It's going to be a process. Let's get a final advice card. What's the final message for Scorpios in this reading? What is the final message? What's the final message for Scorpios? False cravings. It says, don't let it get out of control. Emotional eating will not help you make peace with your internal distress. Heal your triggers. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just going to trigger you. You may start eating a lot, or some of you may start to doubt that you made the right decision and moving on altogether. But Spirit's letting you know that make peace with your internal distress. Make peace with your decision. So you don't keep going round and round, repeating this karmic cycle. That's why I told you that tower moment had to happen for you to move. Otherwise, you would have stayed stuck going round and round in that karmic cycle. And seek growth. That's why I say be patient with yourself. Growth is a detox process. It is not a change in partners, but rather a change in perception that will deliver the love that you seek. I feel like you have to go through some sort of detox process. Okay? And your perception around the situation has to change. Because again, I feel like you're going to be overthinking it. And I feel like you're going to be looking still to see maybe what they got going on. Because I feel like you're still going to be thinking about that same person. Like wondering, who are they partnered up with? But like I said, be patient with yourself. It's a detox process. You were with this person, obviously, for quite some time because you kept going round and round. So, of course, you're going to have cravings. Of course, you're going to be thinking about them. But it's what you do with those cravings. It's what actions you take that matters. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.